Hello, welcome to the Cloud Factory. My name is Sandy and today I'm going to show you how to make this Tulip Palazzo. This has been a long time request, so I hope you like this tutorial. Stay with me if you want to know how to make it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel clicking in the red button here. And if you are subscribed already, click in the bell icon here to receive a notification every time I upload a new video. In that way, you will not lose any of my content. You are going to need our Palazzo Pants patterns. If you don't know how to make it, I will give you the link in the description box below this video, or also you can find it in my channel. It's so important to use these patterns when making this pant because we are making a pant, not a salwar. So if you cut the leg pieces in a circular way, you will end up with a very open part in the leg, so you will not be able to move or sit without showing your legs. Once you have your patterns, you need to make two pieces of the front pattern. Just make another copy exactly the same of your front pattern, and your back pattern only one. We are going to use it as it is, so you need your normal back pattern. Now the transformation for the front patterns are like this. In one piece, locate this point here and this point here and trace a line. And now use that line as a reference to trace a curve. You can do it by hand, also in the real size pattern, and then you can correct it with your curve rollers. You need to get something like this. Now cut by that line. And in the other piece we are going to trace also a line, but from in the opposite side, from this corner to this corner, like this. Now we are going to trace a curve also, but we need it to be exactly the same shape like the other curve. So for that, match the two lines. You can see through the paper if you use a marker. So match those lines and transfer the curve of your first pattern, like this. Now cut here, and you will get this. In one piece we have the crotch, and in the other piece we don't have it, but we have a straight side and the back pattern. Now to stitch it, we are going to match the crotch in the back and the front and the sides in this piece, overlapping it, and there you have it. This is one leg piece. We are going to cut double on fabric to build our pant. Now let's see how to do it in the fabric. I folded my fabric by the middle with the right side of my fabric out. That is so important. And I will set my patterns like this. Pin it and cut considering 1 centimeter extra all around for seam allowance. You are going to cut exactly in the same way your back pattern. Here I have two pieces of this, and here I have my back piece. So I got two pieces of my back, two pieces of my first tulip layer with the crotch, and two pieces of my second tulip layer. Now the first thing you are going to do is hem it, this back part in the bottom, and these tulip pieces, hem it all in the curve, from bottom to top, from here to here, all the curve. I am going to use this foot for hem. Please, if you don't have this foot, don't try to make this small hem just by stitching, because you will end up with a mess like with a twisted hem. If you don't have this foot, it's better if you try attaching bias binding, some ribbon or give another finishing to your hems. Once you have it, here I have my tulip pieces with the crotch. Facing right sides of the fabric, you are going to stitch them together by the crotch line, like this. And also your back pieces, which also has crotch, obviously. Facing right sides, stitch the two pieces by the crotch. Once I stitch it, this is my back piece, and this is my tulip piece with the crotch. So put them together like this by the inner leg, and we are going to stitch here from one ankle to another all the inner leg part. Then we are going to attach our second tulip piece to the back part of our pant. So here I have the back part where I already stitched the inner leg. And facing right sides of the fabric, I will set my tulip pieces, remaining tulip pieces, matching the sides of the pant in this way. Now I am going to give a stitch here and also here in the other side. So I am going to give one stitch together, but here if you notice, this piece is in the bottom and the curve starts from here. So obviously that curve, it will leave our second tulip piece out of our stitch from that point. Let me show you how. Here I have my 3 layers, as I told you. This is the top part of my pant, and I am going to start stitching taking the 3 layers of fabric in a normal way, taking my 1 centimeter of seam allowance. But if you notice here, this tulip piece, which is in the front, is slowly going out of my stitch. I am still respecting the 1 centimeter I have for seam allowance, and if I keep doing that, now this piece is out. And here I am stitching only the back part and the second tulip piece, and you will have this. This is the back part of my pant. If you open the tulip piece we just attached, you will have this. Now turn it to the front part and you will have this. Here, this is the front part of my pant, and I already have the tulip piece here. And as I told you, it's only stitched in the top part on the sides, here. Now fold the second tulip piece like this to the front, and there you have your pant almost ready. Now we are going to use this elastic to attach it on the waist. You can also use normal waistband with elastic inside. Cut the elastic. Just wrap it around your waist and check where you feel comfortable, or you can also, if you need a measurement, if you notice my elastic is about 4 inches less than my waist. Now take the first 2 layers in the front and pin it together. Is the second tulip piece and the first tulip piece that I have in the front. Pin all the front together and you will have this. Now we are going to give another casting stitch all around to give a better finishing to our pant, but also to keep our front layers together in the waistline. Now fold your elastic by the middle, overlap it and close it with a zigzag stitch. Give double stitch, and now match the stitch of the elastic and the stitch in the back part of the pant. Match these 2 seams. Put the elastic outside in the right side of the pant and pin it there. Now be sure that here you have the same space than here, here, and here. We need exactly the same space, the same measurement. Be sure of that, and then we are going to pin this corner with this corner. also keeping the elastic outside of the pant. Now this corner with this corner in the same way, elastic from outside, pin it there. Now the central point of the elastic in the front, match it with the central seam in the front and pin it there also, like this. Now we are going to stitch the elastic in this way. First we are going to stitch from one pin to another, stretching like this, and give a stitch. Then from the next pin to the another, like this, stretch it, pull it, and stitch this. And in the same way, from one pin to another, all around the waistline. Here I am stitching from the first pin to the second one, pull the elastic, keep the pant fabric flat like this, and there I reach my second pin. Now pull the next one. If it's difficult for you, you can pull it, take it from the central point, hold it there and pull like this, and continue stitching. Be so careful here giving your stitch, because we need it to be completely straight. So take your time and do it in a perfect way. Also remember, we have 1 centimeter for seam allowance here. Once you finish, we are going to give a zigzag stitch in the border of the fabric, as I am showing you here, to give a better finishing to our pant. These kind of finishings are so important if you want to give a professional look to your garment. And that's it, your Tulip Palazzo is ready. Only press it and wear it. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for waiting for my tutorials, and thank you so much for watching my channel. In the description box below this video, please check it, because there I will leave you the link for make the basic patterns for palazzo in case you didn't watch that video, and also I will give you the link for my networks in case you want to contact me there.